Changes to combat economy. Close testing 12.12. Well, we knew they were gonna nerf it somehow. I mean, they say changes, but I already know this is gonna be a nerf because that is the future of this game. They're gonna drive down. They're gonna drive down income. Let's see, how are they gonna do it? We're providing an overview of planned changes to economic rewards related to performance in battle. The economic rewards granted for accumulating spotting damage have been increased to the same level as the rewards given for dealing direct damage with main armament types. Oh shit, that's actually a good change. What's the downside though? That's actually a good change. That's a good change. What's the downside? Mostly, of course, this is going to give CVs and subs a shit ton of more profit than they had before because they spot without even trying to. This change takes away the weight of having to decide between increasing your own personal earnings or helping your team achieve better results by giving fairer rewards for the latter. You can evaluate the damage inflicted by your teammates using your spotting in the post-battle stats screen, a feature added in Update 12.0. To balance this adjustment, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I was just waiting for the shoe to drop, man. There's no way they do something nice without a big goddamn hammer following it up. Oh my lord. To balance this adjustment and keep the average earnings on a similar level, the rewards for dealing direct damage, spotting torpedoes, as well as earning spotted and defended ribbons have been reduced. Rewards for earning potential damage were reduced for battleships. Rewards for spotting ships and torpedoes are now equal for all ship types. But that's hella stupid. Obviously, battleships are gonna earn much worse rewards. What? That's so stupid. Hello? Not all ships spot the same amount. Some ships just spot a lot more. Battleships will rarely get much spotting damage. In fact, battleships will mostly get potential damage. And they're nerfing potential damage and at the same time buffing spotting. That's just going to screw BBs. See, this just means free money for carriers. This means free money for carriers and free money for submarines. BBs should be up there tanking, and Wargaming is saying no. Don't do it. We're gonna nerf the rewards for tanking. Oh shit. That is so stupid. Also, the rewards for defended ribbons have been reduced. Why? That's a reward that should be buffed, if anything. If you get a defended ribbon, that means you're shooting the guy that's capturing the objective. That is the single most important factor. In fact, in a standard battle, if someone is capping your base, you instantly lose if he caps the base. So if you shoot that guy and reset him, you might have just saved the entire match. That's something that should be rewarded. That's something that absolutely should be rewarded. What the hell? This guy is keeping your team alive. This guy is keeping your team in the game. Why on earth would you be nerfing the reward for that? What? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. The economic rewards granted for dealing damage with secondary armaments have also been increased to be on par with the rewards for dealing direct damage with main armament types. Okay, so you no longer get screwed playing Schlieffen. Schlieffen often gets hilariously nerfed XP for running, for dealing damage with secondaries, because it doesn't basically generate anything at all. Thus, the average earnings of battleship whose gameplay is weighted towards using the secondary battery will increase to the same level as other battleships. Yes, but battleships in general are being nerfed because the rewards for potential damage are being reduced, while everyone else is getting a buff to spotting. The economic rewards granted for dealing damage. Okay, that's the average XP and credit earnings for some ship types and tiers have been slightly changed. The goal of this change is to minimize the differences in average earnings of all ship types at the same tier. Previously, the differences at high tiers could be as high as 10%, but now they have been reduced to 2%. The most noticeable changes will occur to tier 5 to 7 battleships. They will receive up to 5% fewer credits, as well as tier 5 to 9 destroyers, whose credit and XP yields will increase by 1 to 3% depending on the tier. The profitability of super carriers and super cruisers have also been reduced. They will now receive 8% less experience and 6% fewer credits. Nothing about submarines. Nothing about normal carriers or submarines. Surely this will increase the income of an average CV significantly. If they're getting more for spotting, then that's going to increase it. And submarines already have a hilariously inflated XP booster. They already have hilariously inflated XP boosts. So is it going to just increase that as well? Because they already have... I don't understand. They can't nerf subs. They're just launching UK subs. Alright? Nothing about subs. And why do they care about XP on super ships? That's also a good question, I guess. But this is so stupid. This defended ribbons being reduced and potential damage being reduced for battleships. Like those two have to be the two dumbest changes they could have added. Like, how do I explain to someone that they should be tanking now? Oh, you know, remember potential damage that gave you fuck all rewards? Well, it gives you even less now. Like, potential damage was already a terrible reward. You already got terrible XP and credits for potential damage. It was pitiful. And now they're nerfing it even further? Like, I'm at games with like 4 or 5 million potential, where I gotten basically fuck all XP. Because I haven't been dealing damage, I've just been tanking. And my XP rewards have been terrible for it. And now they're nerfing it further? I do not understand what they're doing. I do not understand what they're doing. I don't understand. Nobody cares about potential damage. Everyone is going to be playing hybrid ships soon. Oh, I didn't think of that. They're nerfing the potential damage, but buffing the spotting damage. And I just talked about how battleships don't actually get any rewards because they can't spot. But yes, they can. The new hybrid ships. The new hybrid battleships are excellent at spotting with their planes. So they're dragging down all the other BBs, but throwing a lifeline to their new shiny toy. I can't believe I didn't think of that, of course. Create the problem, sell a solution. This is classic wargaming. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's obviously what they're doing. That's obviously what they're doing. So the hybrid battleships are going to get much better rewards by being significantly less useful. They're not going to be pushing in. They're not going to be tanking for shit. They're going to be sitting in the back sending out their plane. But all the spotting they're doing is going to generate more revenue. Wow. Pay. I wasn't even thinking of... I wasn't thinking insidiously enough. I wasn't fully attuned to the evil mindset of wargaming to understand why they did that. But now I understand. It makes perfect sense. Of course it does. Jesus, that is so awful for the level of quality of the game. I can't believe I didn't think of that, but it makes obvious sense now. That's why they're doing it. That's why they nerf potential damage, and that's why they nerf, and that's why they buff spotting. Oh my lord. I can't believe I still gave them some credit. To this day, it's been 7 years, I'm still giving this company credit, but no, they're actually worse than I thought. Again. Holy shit. And yeah, and the support carriers, of course. Carriers get more out of spotting now. Carriers get more rewards out of spotting now. So with the new support CV line coming out, that's probably going to be spotting a shit ton and not doing as much damage. They're going to be rewarded more. Jeez. Man, Create a problem, sell a solution. It's been their MO for the past couple of years. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Jesus. How awful. I'm impressed, Wargaming. You once again, you impressed me. Like, not in a good way. Like, I'm just like, wow. That is awful.